Good afternoon, everyone. Where is everyone? Bingo? Haha. That is a joke. Alright, today we're doing Mario Paint. We're meeting Mr. Leon S. Kennedy in it. Bingo. So today, Leon S. Kennedy, and I get to use the stamps again. What a glorious day. What a glorious day to be a Mario painter. So, you might be wondering, how am I gonna do this? And I haven't really thought it through. Leon's gonna be here, and then there's gonna be the Las Plagas. Like going like, hey Leon, let's play bingo. And then, I don't know, Ada will be like in the distance, and then she'll be like, hey Leon, come on. What's the news, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. So that's what we're going for. Oh, napped up on a Monday. So today we're doing this, then we're doing Tomodachi, and then I'm gonna hang out with Boss later. I don't know what we're doing. I kind of want to just like sit and rip more of my CDs because like I haven't done it. It's like one of the big things that's leftover of the trip is I have so many discs out right now and I want to put them away somewhere. I gotta scan them in first, you know? Last Mario Paint, I also, for those who weren't around, I have mastered the technique of using letters to make really cool brushes. I don't know. It doesn't work well. A lot of them don't work well, and that's the unfortunate thing. Hold on, the game feels a little loud. Maybe it's just me. They all kind of stink if it's USB. I kind of wish computers still had disk drives. I'm the one guy. Not the one guy, but I'm the guy that would use them. Where am I going? I want to change the music. Let's change the tunes. Oops. Let's make a song. I peeked in a little to this stream because like I got to work pretty early. Wait, why can't I remember how this goes? Oh, hold on. There. Can I do this song? Yeah, I should be able to. It's not. There's no flats. Is that right? I know the spacing's right. Oh, there's a bit more of a distance. Oh, it's fine. That's not what we're here for. I just want to change the song in the game. Let's monkey it up. Yeah. Go in monkey mode. But yeah, the discs. What the issue is? I'm ripping the CDs, and then the thing just disconnects from the USB, and it's like, oh, thanks, buddy. That's what I'm here for. That's what I spent the money on. It happens so often that it's like just unfortunate. I tried other ones too, and it's like I know it works better on the what is it USB 2 than the USB 3 or something for some reason. Then again, my computer is getting there in age in a lot of senses, so I don't know. I think it's easier to blame the disk drive. It's a cloudy day where Leon's at. Like the USB itself attached to the drive? Probably the thing. How does this look again if I do this? Oh, it's just like that. Formatting a drive so I could download more RAM. That's how it works. For like a casual thing, probably Rivals, and then if you're like, oh, I want to lock in on a story, probably Dispatch. It's like, oh, I want to experience a plot. You know, okay, this is gonna sound weird. I think I've pointed it out before, but this is the speed of years later. I never really noticed that this gray is a warm gray. At least on this monitor it is. Maybe it's just the monitor. I'm looking at the other monitor and it's like, it's kind of normal. I don't know, I don't think this is like a flat, like, you know, AB. I feel like it's like maybe like, you know, a little B3 AB. Yeah, this letter technique is real fun. Give it a shot if you have a care. What I appreciate about you, Jailer, is that it seems like you do play a lot of narrative games. Well, minus like Mario Rivals isn't really, but like, you know, you never turn off the critical thinking hat, I get. Well, I don't know, you're kind of stupid. No, it's I love doing compliment and then sideswiping into a backhand parry into an insult. That's how I work. That's how I get things done. But yeah, I don't know. Later on, Tomodachi is a hard game to put down though. That's gonna be the challenge. So Carl was like, hey man, wanna hang out later? It's like, sure, I'm gonna stream for this length of time. And then that estimate, like, I'm not confident in it. Just cause Tomodachi has me by the loins. The sad part is I'm getting closer and closer to getting 70 characters on the island. I'm like, oh, fuck. What happens after that? Do I just start... Do I make a new game? Make a new Switch profile? It's kind of an insult to myself because I haven't really been playing narrative games. So I haven't really been, like, thinking critically of things as much. I mean, you know, as funny as it may sound to some non-knowers of it, you know, Uma is a pretty narrative game when you do characters run for the first time. Just because I really like how they interpret some of the history behind the horses. That's a little different than like, you know, I'm gonna watch Waiting for Godot. Or 12 angry fellas. Which is a good movie. They're so mad. All right. So Leon, I'm thinking what would be cool is this is the first time I'll do like a grayscale kind of like almost everything, and then I'll do Leon in color. I mean, that's how the cover is for the most part, right? So depending on how this goes, this could be a short but pretty cool drawing. We'll see. I'm so excited to share with you some of the drama that happened on the island as well. So there's total amounts of it. Thanks Zorks for that. I remember, and I guess this shows like a little bit of an age gap. I remember watching Total Drama Island and like, you're like, oh, what's gonna happen next? I was invested. Okay, so these are castles, you know. That's the castle of Golden Castle Stromberg. I don't remember the name of it, bro. Say that again. This part also feels very, I didn't mention it before, but it feels very artsy, just like picking a shape, like a brush, and then, you know, spreading it on the canvas is very artsy feeling. Hello, Bright. Welcome back to streaming. Pick it up. That's... I mean, you technically weren't gone for, but you were gone from solo for a while, but like, you know. Otherwise, you've been kind of on again, off again, which isn't bad in that regard. Oh, here's the castle. That's the castle of the big cheese. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. My dad was inspecting my room and is like, so what's making this noise? And it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I wear sandals, but in my room, but not really. There are rats, but I don't know if that's the thing he's hearing. Okay, so that's the back. Or you know what? Hold on. Peep this. Peep the horror. Full can that. Okay. Okay, we kind of lost it, but don't worry. That's the point, because I'm trying to remember the length, the areas of this game. Because it's been a hot minute. But I mean, so the castle's near the end of the game, and then like the start is obviously the village. So like the village will be in gray a little, like the big bell tower area thingy. We'll be doing that. Gotta add the fun pond here. The lake. For those who never played Resident Evil, the lake is a really cool area, and you can do fishing by shooting the water. I believe, who is it, Miyazaki? Who is it? He's like, I wanted to add some life sim elements to my game. And that was one way I found to do it. On the dock, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to mention, like, the locations you could do it. Have you ever seen someone draw, I forget what the style is, but it's the thing where you put ink on, like, the side of your hand and then just make shapes with it, and you can make scenery and stuff? That's kind of how this feels when you're doing it like this. I wish I could tell you what the name of that style is. This also makes ominous shapes, right? Look at that. Look at how ominous that is. Okay, wait, we kind of lost the castle. Kind of want to keep the castle. Oh, and then there's like the valley area. You know, there's not really names for these places, right? It's just like, you know, here's the spot. Oh, I feel like I should draw Ashley too. Kind of a given. No, it's just the forest. It's just... Leon! What's poppin'? It's an ancient technique. I wish I knew it, so I could... I mean, then again, I didn't major in art. I majored in... Paul Blart. Okay. Feeling kind of cool about it? Me neither. I'm worried that if I do it this way, like, I'm almost like at a point where it's like, is this too quick? Let's see, maybe this is where I bring out the brushes. Because I haven't done that in this painting. Ooh, what if... Oops, I didn't want the whole thing, but... Hold on. Oh, wait, the other thing. It doesn't help I'm being too... Because it's hard to describe it, so... I don't know. Okay, now... So I'm pushing... This is in the background, and then this is in the background. And then now, I'm gonna take this, go back to the this, and then make, like, smaller trees, you know? Using my small tree technique, which, I don't know. I'm making it up. Using the small tree technique. El Wikipedia. The big cheese. Lower arms. I didn't see that. Just finger painting? Hmm. We'll check it in post. What was I? Here's the thing. I'm learning, right? But I don't know some of the... If I'm thinking about a letter, I can't think of the symbol, you know? I think I was using... This is... What is this again? Ah? No. Yeah? Huba? Anyway. Hmm. What is everyone's, like, favorite segment from RE4? I mean, a lot of people will say the cabin sequence, I think. I think I like the Krauser fight. I know that's a off pick. I like that area too, it's kind of fun. Just all them little areas. The Salazar zone. it's like like it's Sonic. If only Kevin could remember the trees. Come on. What made the trees? I didn't even make trees last time. Well, I made a tree, not trees though. Okay, now this is where this comes in. I need like this kind of shape. It's a guy doing like a handstand. You know how I was like, oh, you know, it'd be fun. Let's play, Flower, Sun, Rain. And I thought about it more. It's like, you know how much time, like, so I haven't played it, but you know how much time is spent on the staircase? A lot of time. That's a tree, if you look closely. So the technique is to not just use one, but like a couple of these. So I'm gonna vary it up like it's Cross Tekken. I don't know why it's like in dispatch. Ooh, that is tempting. Just blaming outside reasons to be like, oh, that's why I didn't show up because you gave me a recommendation and I didn't like the movie. Oh, we had a it wasn't a discussion, it was me just talking. I was like, who's your favorite like detective in fiction? Like a tier list. And I put Columbo pretty high. And Jessica Fletcher and Monk. In video games, I think maybe Gumshoe or Herlock. I mean, it's really hard not to beat that game. Or detectives. Alright, now, peep this. We're going back to the letters. Now I'm gonna make grass. How, Kevin, what was the grass thing? Nick Valentine. It's still a thing where I haven't really played much of Fallout 4. But there's like two kind of detective-like characters in that game, right? There's the... Because there's also the, make the news lady. Or the journalist? Make the news lady. But you know, journalism goes pretty close with detectivism, if you think about it. Like, Jessica Fletcher isn't really a detective, she's a author. If anything, she's like an amateur detective, but like, you know, at the same time, she's so smart. So she fits the archetype of that's a detective, you know? I mean, he is getting the inside scoop. I'm meaning a lot today. Watch out, Bright. I've got your number. Discovered wars, you know. He was my old partner, you know. I feel like if Resident Evil had a really good detective character, like I don't think there really is one. Like that'd be like, you'd be like, oh, that's my favorite. They finally did it. They catered to me. One of the helicopter pilots. At this point, if they have a helicopter character show up in Resident Evil, it should be a lady with the anime haircut. The anime mom haircut. Because, like, we know what's gonna happen. It's not the end of the game yet. There's gotta be some people that, like, play Resident Evil and it's like, oh, thank God, they got to the helicopter, it's over. What? Like, what do you mean it blew up? That's crazy. Resident Evil 9 spoilers, I think. But does Hunk show up? I thought there was like this is suggested to be Hunk. I don't know. Did they debunk the Hunk? Yeah, okay. It's not for sure, we don't know. Debunk the Hunk is a... This is cool. I like this visual so far. Put some of these in here too. For sexual effect. Yes, Kevin. Sometimes I realize I do the Hidden King voice. Yes. Your painting knows no bounds. Oh, I know. I've seen that. That's the spoilers. That part's sad. He was 1 week from retirement. List of helicopter pilots that survive in Resident Evil is like 2 people, I think. 2 to 3 people at most. Wait, what about RE1? What happens when they leave? Who lives on a helicopter also? Please correct me if I'm wrong on that, just because it's like I'm not talking about Brad Vickers. I'm talking about, like, when they leave the mansion? Oh, wait, don't they... Wait, what? No, I'm misremembering. It's Resident Evil is a series. It's just like, because I'm drawing Resident Evil, this is the most I talk about it, and then it's like, man, am I a fake fan? It's just... I don't know shit. This is a fake video game. Does he? Oh, okay, then he does. Never mind about that. Never mind. Sorry. Alright, now we're putting the grass in here. And he gets got. Multiple times. This is interesting. Never done this kind of visual before, so we did one monochrome painting a long time ago. Actually, maybe 2. I think we've done 2. We've done 2, but it's been a hot minute. Leon! What is it? What's poppin', gamers? I'm Leon. From Resident Evil 12. Yes. This is, I've come to, Raccoon City, see? And again, if you want to know the origin of that voice, it's Little Caesar. It's Rico. I'm Leon. I went through Leon during the events of Leon. I underwent Leon in order to make sure Leon wouldn't lose to anyone again. Who's talking to me on the phone right now? This is Leon S. Kennedy. Coolest names. Coolest names list. Leon S. Kennedy is pretty darn high, I think, in a lot of people's list. It is a cool name, even though it's so simple. It gets a little lamer, admittedly, when it's like, what's the S? It's Scott. It's not to belittle. This isn't an insult to Scots. It's more like an insult that it's like, that's the middle part. I don't know how else to frame it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no insult to Scots. Good job, Scott. Except in Against the World. Try a little harder is the plot of the thing. Leon, you're on the island. What do you think? These residents don't look so evil after all. So folks, there's supposed to be perspective here. And that's the scary part. That's because I want to draw like a person with like a weapon here, but it's like, how do I scale that to make it look right? In fact, though, I think it would look cooler if I pushed the entire thing over this way, but it's too late for that. It's now a center thing, so because like it would have been cool if it was like Leon loading his I don't know, the Punisher, and then he's a guy with the axe, and you can see the axe here. Ooh, it's too late. It's too late. I don't want to do it. Okay, now I gotta make dirt path. This is my brush for dirt. Top, a little bit of that. A little bit of this here. See how easy it is, folks, to put in things into the painting? Give it a shot. Give it a shot. You can do it. You can do it. There. Now we're just gonna get our other brush and... Bob Ross, but he was really into Resident Evil. Now, we're just gonna beat the T-virus out of it. Yeah, that goes hard, I think. Personally speaking. Personally squeaking. It's pretty good. You're pretty good. Now, it's a little sad. Because of this technique, I can't add my famous blue. I think it would look straight like, here? Why? I mean, maybe. But low priority right now. Okay, now we're gonna get the shape tool. The letter tool. We're gonna just add a little bit of this here. There we go. Just a little bit of magic, you know. You can do it. Bob Ross playthrough or walkthrough guide. All you're gonna want to do is dodge the tentacle attack. Salvador, you can do it. There. This is I like this alone. It's pretty cool. Oh no, he lost the match. Take it easy. If you weren't lurking, I just thought of a question. Like, so, as a, I always think it's interesting to see a reviewer make a movie. Like, Siskel and Ebert made, what was it? Not Siskel and Ebert, Ebert made it, right? Wait, who made it? Who made the Valley of the Dolls? Anyway, like, what kind of movie would you make if you were, instead of like a critic of movies, a maker of movie? Oh, sorry, it's Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. Sorry. Sorry, Chad, I know. Fake fan. I thought that's not a... Okay, I'm gonna save state here, because this is a good spot. And let's keep going. Because for one, you know, we gotta add a big tree. I don't know, I guess if you want to be Jacksepticeye and make a Bloodborne movie, go ahead. We didn't even talk about that, man. That's crazy. But yeah, I guess no holds bar. No holds balls. Sorry. Oh, well, thank you. I tend to do that, I realize. Like, my kid picks drawing was kind of that, too. Especially because I went with, like, the, blue and pink. Instead of Shadowgate, well, there's an ocean there, so this is Watergate. I think if I made a Resident Evil movie, it would have the zapping system. So you could watch either the Leon story or the Claire story first. And then the second half shows the other part with some change. Well, like, you get to pick which movie you first watch. Clue, if I could recall, and remind me, it was like they had different movie theaters would show different endings, and then the home release just showed all of them, I thought. Yeah, yeah. I thought it was interesting when I watched Clue, because it was with John Boy, and some of my friends were like, it was okay, and then I think, like, some others, like Johnny, was like, ah, this is great, man. We haven't had a movie watch in my house so long. We tend to, we watch weird ones, like, well, not weird, but like, the one that I think our group references the most whenever we, like, have a hangout and we talk about movies is, we watched Memento. Johnny and who else was there? Austin, I think. To the point where I have a picture of Johnny where it says, "Don't believe Johnny's lies." Here is using telegraph. What else did I watch? I watched, I'm trying to think all the movies I watched with my friends at my house. Day of the Dead or Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead, the one where they cauterize his arm. Why is that the part I'm mentioning? There's like a bunch of different moments in that movie. And I'm like, the one where they cauterize his arm. Okay. Bunker. Bud's in it. That would have been the thing I would have said. Mall, Bunker, Farm. Farm is the OG one. I don't know if I watched them. When I think of Mall now, I just think of Chopping Mall. That's not even... Day of the Dead. Fuck this. I'm out. I can't not think of that one meme where it's like the Shark Tank rating penis, where it's like, okay, you got a pretty nice shaped penis, but Here's what I'm gonna say. It would have made waves 10 years ago. I'm out. I'm sorry, Jailer, but if you made a Zheng Lan movie, that's like the whole you're opening the can of worms, which is the Ghost in the Shell Scarlett Johansson thing. Where it's like, well, it's an American movie, so they should cast American actors. Well, there's Asian actors. Why are we getting the white guy to make the Zheng Lan movie? And then here comes the people that misinterpret ProZD. Here we go. Leon! If I had to make a movie, well, I'm not really a critic. Most of my critiques are critiques are like, I don't think I could ever make a review. Like, my critiques are very non-descriptive, but understandable. But like, not cohesive enough to make like a point. Which is a little diminutive of me to say, because my college work is kind of all about that. It's like making a critique, a point. But I feel like when I talk about games and stuff, it's like, oh, I really like this part. I like the part where you know, they eat the cheese, because I like cheese. I don't know. When we get to the end of the year and I talk about like my favorite playthroughs, it's gonna be very by the heart rather than like express reasons, and that's fine. That's the point of it. But I'm just thinking about it. It's like, man, what the hell am I gonna say? Ooh, instead of a... Okay, wait, chat. Instead of a tree on the other side, it could be a house. Because, you know, Leon goes to houses. So we could just make a kind of a small one, because we don't need to show it. Look at this house. How does this look enhanced? Oh wait, it goes away. Just like the song in Jet Set Radio. Oh, but yeah, I've been scanning. I'm going off topic. I've been scanning some of my CDs. I was like, oh yeah. So far, there hasn't been one because I only got musicians I know. There hasn't been one where I was like, I kind of regret getting this. The only one is like, I didn't really watch the Tales of Phantasia anime, and I got the OST for it, I believe. So I don't know if I'll like it. That's a Bob Ross house right there. And you're just like... If I had to say one thing that, like... And I feel like I've mentioned this. The one thing that I think I'm not as fond of in Bob Ross paintings are the buildings. They kind of look... I think the point of it is it's supposed to look kind of decrepit, but it's like... Man, I don't want to live in that. I ain't going in there. You guys see my creativity right now, by the way? I'm using an exclamation point for like shingles on the roof. Kind of crazy with it. Kind of crazy with it today. I still respect the fact that like, boom, there's a house, right? But in terms of like the appeal of it, I'm like, it's a little scary, a little scary looking. Which is perfect for this, because it's scary. It's like, what's going on, man? Those Las Plagas, the disease, has spread to these innocent people. Going back to RE, because that's like the whole point of this, is like, you know what? That credit sequence is probably like one of the best credit sequences in a game. Because it really shows, like, the downfall of the people here. Okay, looking cool. But it's a little too, you know, high vis. So of course we're gonna get our power washer here. With the outline, it's kind of a little, you know, so I'm gonna see about just putting a little line there. You know how people like to make a tier list of everything? I think the tool I use the least is probably the line tool. People like Loopy use it a lot to make pretty accurate shapes and stuff. But I think for me, I tend to do a lot of organic stuff, so I never gravitate to using it as much. So at least in terms of use, kind of low for me. Spray tool is pretty high. Spray tool might be the second highest. Stamp number 1. Stamp number 1. Number 5. Welcome to Screwtack's Top 10. Number 1. Wonderwall. When I was really using the internet, I didn't really watch a lot of Screw Attack stuff, but like, I knew it was there. Did I tell you guys, like, my first time on the internet, like, I looked up Sonic, of course. And then I was like, why are these shoes off? And why is he making out with Knuckles? And now I don't even see that shit no more. I don't see no Sonic X Knuckles. Just saying. Just bringing it up. Also, well, they weren't naked. They were just making out. I don't remember how I got an AVGN. You ever think about how AVGN is like the granddaddy of a lot of stuff on YouTube, and then it's like, I don't think he gets a lot of credit. Like, I don't think it can be understated how influential passively his stuff was. Even if you're like not into it, it's like there's AVGN somewhere. And then screen wave and yada yada. It's fine. This might be funny, weird for me to say, or funny, I don't know. It's like Rex Viper is like, oh yeah, he's older. That's the type of thing. Like, let's make a band. It kind of blew my mind, by the way. I thought it didn't occur to me, and here we go, Carl. I'm sorry. It didn't occur to me that Vinny. So he's 40. And I thought Pat was older. Pat from formerly Best Friends, but he only turned 40 like a couple days ago. I was like, oh man. Okay, I like this so far. I think we could add like a little bit of a thing here to kind of... it could just be a person. I could put a silhouette of a person. But I think it's time to save and then work on Leon. Do I include Ashley in this? I don't know where to put her. I think I'd have to draw Ashley first, then Leon. Because like Ashley's gonna be hiding behind Leon. Or I could put Trash Can. She's in there, chat. It's not an insult to her. Okay, save state. Which? I didn't play remake, so I'm gonna go with the Claire sorry. What? The Ashley that can fly. With her ears. Do I want it there? Oh no. There's a joke where Ashley has huge ears. Since you didn't play RE4, Ashley is the escort mission of the game. And I think Ashley is also regarded as the best escort mission character. Okay. You're gonna have to forget that there's a reason there's a save state here, because it's like, this is... I don't know the scaling here. I'm not being... I know I kind of seep sarcasm at times. Blame my dad for that. But I do mean it, where it's like, this game has the best escort missions in video games. Because a lot of the times, it's either fun, or you could put her away. So, it solves the issue. You know what I'm saying? TFP can fill you in more on this, as the expert of escort missions. You know? Who wants to be the expert of... Okay, chat. Forgive me for this, but to make the shape of her body, I need to use this. Hold on. I like Okay. No regrets. Chat. I have some original art to share. Unfortunately, they are wearing the shoes, but new canonic. What is the name of this ship? I don't freaking know. What if people join in and this is what they think I drew? Like, hold on. Wait a second. All right, chat, I'm almost done. I just added his wristwatch. I need a picture of Ashley. I actually don't have one. I'm just going off of memory. Ashley RE4. Okay, yeah, she has the neck thing. Apron, what's up? Just wrapping up my drawing here. Almost done. If I finish this within like 20 minutes, I technically have like a good chunk of time left to try to draw what you drew. I don't know about the scale. This is the hard part here, the scaling. Because a lot of the times when I draw in Mario Paint, I don't know where things go until they go there, you know? So sometimes things are too small or too big. So... You're scared that I'll one-up you. In drawing Masonic X Knuckles. You're just scared. Chat, this is... Uh-oh. Hey, I'm the one who had a Sonic OC. I'm beyond you, man. It's too late for me. I was Googling Sonic art and then found Knuckles making out with Sonic. Ain't that already lower? When I was like 10. Folks, this is not my best work of drawing a human. I forget, I can't zoom in the camera here, right? That's not a thing. If that was a feature, then like, what was I doing? But no, you can't, right? Can't? Can't? That's not a thing? That's not a thing. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Right? I think I'm good. I gotta draw a scared face. Is that enough? Oops. Gotta draw her other eye. Aye. So, for people joining in, this is art where I did it with letters and stamps. So it was a new technique combo. And I think it's a good combo. I like it. Stamps weren't used as much, actually, still. Which is kind of the crazy part. That's the power of letters. I need, like, because they're going for RE original, yeah. Don't worry, chat. I know what some of chat is thinking. Some experts of Resident Evil. They're noticing a thing that's missing from this painting on Ashley. Don't worry about it for now. I will have to grab her and move her though. I need to offset her to put Leon in the front. Leon! Okay, that's fine. Not my best work, whatever. Fuck off. Okay, so I'm gonna grab her and just move her there. We lost some of the background, it's fine. I'm an art guy, I could fix it. Or actually, hold on. Ashley, hold on. A little higher. Can we get much higher? So high. Trashly. Hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. Leon's gonna be here, so it's like it's fine that it's a little messy. Okay, let me detail Ashley though. And guess what I'm using? That's right, letters. First off, chat. Here's the eagle-eyed viewers. Guess who has a cold? A lot of the Eastern Hemisphere. Okay, chat. I gotta lock in for this. All right. Okay. I see the president's daughter's filled with armed with ballistics. The big cheese. The remakes of the Resident Evil games are always interesting because there's some stuff that is like marketably an improvement, and then other ones where it's like, I think I preferred the original from what I hear. I can only really speak on RE1s, and I think RE1s is like great. I was just thinking about like, even though RE3 remake wasn't really like it for a lot of people. Like Carlos was a huge improvement. Beep 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 boop beep boo ba ba. Rip beep beep rip beep beep ba. Boom boom. There's a high chance that the next one is supposed to be RE0 or Veronica. I think there was like a thing that came out about that. You know what the least used tool of mine is? The eraser tool. Like, no, I just thought about it. Like, that is like the least used thing. Oh, I fucked up this arm, man. Yeah, that's definitely the thing. And then also, it's like... I remember when we did the one take concept album, and it's like, I actually could just, if I do a mistake and I'm painting, it's like I just draw over it. So like that's the same with this, where it's like, oh, I did a goof, well, just go back. I don't know how I would do that art again, like if I wanted to go back and do it better. Have you ever went back to it? And Emu, well, they did announce that new emulator thing. The Super ZSNES. There's some good things about it in terms of like, you could probably have some interesting stuff going on. But I saw, it's like, it's doing the upscaling thing. And sometimes I know I have that on, but not by choice. It's just like I forget to turn it off. I prefer it off. Give me a CRT filter or give me the pure. Is where I stand on it. I know it differs in chat. I'm a nice guy. I don't want to have this discussion again, but I will. Where it's like, I don't... The point of CRT filters to me is when it's like, the art is made with it in mind. Where it's like, okay, yeah, the blurring makes the thing pop. That's why, you know, when I turn it on my own stuff, it's like, well, it wasn't really made for it, so it doesn't look as good. But like when it was made for it, like Third Strike, for example, comes to mind and stuff. Like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff, baby. That's what's giving me the juice. Okay, I think there's too many characters in Resident Evil. I think Ashley looks good. I think that's her. You could tell. I even gave her ballistics, just in case you weren't sure. I also just like CRT filters just to like look at something a little differently, but I like I do, if it's in a game, I tend to turn them off too, you know. That's my defense of it. Though it's like it does look cool. It's novel, but I don't keep it on most of the time. All right, there's Ashley. Let's save again because I'm scared of my powers. Okay, now Leon S. Kennedy. RE4. With the jacket on. With the jacket on, chat. You guys see Ada in the picture? Silent girl? Silent girl? Oh, Heather? Oh, sorry. Luigi? He's gonna be a little closer to the camera. Because he's scouting out the area, you know? In typical Leon S. Kennedy fashion. Here's the hard part. This is why I'm putting him on with a jacket. Because like otherwise he's gonna blend in. He's wearing black. If Leon shows up again in Resident Evil, he should start with no jacket and then get a jacket. Saw loss on the shed? Well, well, this is success then. This actually no, it's like it's even sadder. I don't think I've had that issue myself actually. Not to sound like I'm the gamer, but it's more like I don't know. I only thought about it here because I started with the orange. That was it. I'll just gun kind of like this, and like this. They both wear orange. Technically. Both of them also have magical powers, TFB. I'm okay, you know what? Maybe because she could do the Heather beam, and then the Ashley can shout and make him go boom boom. I always love the comics where they swap the roles of Leon and James. So it's Leon being like, it's James sitting in a trash can in a dumpster with Ashley, and then the other one is Maria going, "Stop! Slow down! Stop saying bullshit." Hold on, my arm is not working. Also, my shoulder in real life hurts too. Yeah, this is so hard because I can't really work with... Actually, I could work with black, but I gotta start with, like, gray. Also, his pants are black. Or gray. Well, they become... I'll make them blue. Because they are kind of bluish, depending on the render you're looking at. There is so much stuff about like these about games in general where time makes the old critiques go away. Because I was just thinking about, but it still exists. The Resident Evil, sorry, Silent Hill 2 sucking because it's not about Colts was a big point, like back in the day. It's like, I liked it when it was this Colt Magics thing, and now it's like, where'd it go? What does this have to do with anything? And it's like, well, I have a surprise for you. Silent Hill is in the mind. I'm the Joker. I don't know. So, Batman. Batman. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ring any bells? No! Hold on. I am interested in Townfall. But, you know me. I'm not gonna play any game. Ever. I stopped playing video games long ago. I think, and I don't want to claim this because if you have me on and like tell me, okay, Speed, where do I go? Like, I don't fucking. I think TFP is the modern local Resident Evil, and I'm like the older Resident Evil local. Well, not okay. Hold on. Let's kind of organize that because there's newer now is 7 and 8 and 9. I think TFP is the 4 to, well, not really 6, but you know, and I'm like 1 to 3. But I also didn't play the remakes of 2 and 3. I don't. Let's stop talking. Let's play something else. Let's play. Hold on, what happened? Oh. Just some moderating that I didn't bother. Perfect. Ladies call me the zapping system the way they want to move me to a different location. In a different reality. You know, if Prin was part of Hyper Hexagons, I think it would be funny to have Prin and TFP do Resident Evil, let's say 6. I think Tom and TFP would be funnier for RE5, though. If I didn't have Leona, I didn't have my rule. It's like, you know what? I think an character that doesn't get enough love is Sheva. She's great. Come here! Come here! Come here! Come on! Come on! Come on! My favorite character, though, I've said it before. You guys know my favorite Resident Evil character? Speaking of Hyper Hexagons, Tom, hurry up with the Quiet Man recording. Well, that's a shoe. You see the pose I'm trying to do? It's a little hard with the thing. I'll get there. The answer is Barry is my favorite character. It's very powerful. Especially against living things. And then I like the part with him and Moira. It's a good part. And as Wesker with a beard. With a... Quiz. But then you're like, ew, no. Yeah, I think, hold on. If I make enough negative space here, I could maybe just make this gray. And then make this black. We'll see. Wait! Chat! I forgot about dithering. What? Oh. I thought I was still on this page. But he's truing. He's truing right now. TFP's truing. Yeah, but that's that's different. Ow, Ants have aura. It's cooler than his jacket. I forget, Tom, don't you want Leon's jacket in real life too? Anyway, Carl was saying you have to start editing the Quiet Man videos soon. What? I realize my top impression of Tom is just going, what? Gears blown. I gotta sneeze. Hi! I overcame. I overcame it. Fuck. Fuck. This is hard. You know what? Pull out the string cheese technique. You're forgetting tofu. You forgot tofu on that list. Give it another shot, and you'll get it. That's why it's called Mr. Bones Wild Ride, brother. You don't expect it. How hungry is Leon that day? Did he eat? Did he get a treat? I gotta give him a gun. It's gonna look sad. Just get ready for it. I don't remember what this gun is. You know what? That is a good point. Because like those wait, aren't those? I forget how her daughters are made. Because I don't think she gave birth to them. I thought she like mind absorbed people. I don't remember how it worked. Were they her own children, or did she just like make them her children? I really don't remember. Lady Dimitsk. Did you do D&D today, Prin? Oh. What kind of gun is that, Leon? It's the Big Fucker 10. Leon, can I play sounds from you in Dead by Daylight? No. Please don't. Please. Scope at the bottom, right? The bottom. Right here. Put the scope on it. Right there. Let me fix that. Oh, I thought you meant the red light thing, the laser point thing. My bad. This is like, I thought this gun has like the laser sight down here. I just made a generic gun. Okay. Siri, turn on the Speed Slasher stream. I don't take you for much for phone-wise. I thought you had a Galaxy. But I don't know the name of it. Or a Pixel? I don't know. What's the Linux version of Siri? Tux. Okay, that's Leon, folks. It's a little hard because of all his stuff here. But it's hard because of the freaking background, but... Okay, I'm gonna do something a little scary, folks. Don't be too scared, chat. But he's too close to the front, so I need to move the thing up. Just to give the foot more space. The big tree was actually already, that already happened right there, so no need for it. No need for it, I don't need it. Yeah. Save state one more time. We're gonna do my idea just to see. So the idea is keep the sight line. Look at that. There's a face right here. Do you see it? It's kind of creepy. Am I on the screen somewhere? Right here? That's me on the right. You guys see the idea, but maybe not like the the concept is a little scuffed. I feel like I gotta bring it up even higher, just to center this more. I might do that. I'm trying not to lose most of the top though, but like yeah, I wish I had centered them more. I mean, I could just hold on. Let me think. Is it better high, like the background, was it better like that? I think it was. Let me just do this. I don't want that. Okay, now I just need to fix everything. But with me on the case, it's gonna be easy. And I save stated anyway. We kind of lost a lot of the stuff I put down, but that's fine because I can forgive and forget. That's not true. I'll forgive, but I'll never forget. That's the reality. You know what? I'm even gonna put this down. I'm gonna put some clouds up here. Like this kind. My famous cloud technique. Leon! 40% off on all medication at Home Depot. Guess I gotta go. Okay, just a little extra finagles here, and then I should just say that's done, just so I could move on. This is like this is good enough. You get the idea. You see the vision. The vision's there. That's what matters. That's what the Marvel heads say. It's like, oh, the vision's there. That's all that matters. That's why they haven't been happy. Then again, I imagine it's a little challenging to put him back. Spoilers, isn't he dead? I don't know. I'm more of a Sonic Comics kind of guy. What's happening with Tangle? I don't know. I'm more of a... I'm more of a foot guy. Oh, chat. I'm gonna do something a little different. You know how I shade with the blue? What if I do red at the bottom? What about red? Sounds like a... What about outside? It's not safe inside, because there's evil within, too. I don't care if I didn't say it verbatim. I didn't play it. Do 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 do. There's the end of the game over there, okay? Yeah, I like the direction I went with that. I'll save in a different slot just so then we can compare. But just to try this out. Does it look cool, or should I have just... I could always go back. Maybe it's a little too stylized style difference. And you kind of lose the focus on the middle. What if I go crazy with it though? What if this is the framing? Okay, yeah, let's let's go back. So let me show, let's go back to here. Okay. This is how it looked before I did all the moving. And then this is how it looks like now with all the moving. You can tell I just shifted that up, right? But no one else has to know. Couple last things. I'm decent on time, actually. Just a couple more things. Just the numerous amount of things. Just a Google times a Google more things. I like the idea that, like, this is like an April Fool's episode where he doesn't even really reveal anything. He just keeps saying, like, just 50 more things. and then he actually does 50 more things, and then the guy like gets sick of it. They're like, okay, fine, I did it. You happy? They're like, I didn't even get to that point yet. But okay. And then the episode ends. It's
Just do a little bit of highlight to the hair, and I think it will be good.
not supposed to be a bald spot. Does it look like a bald spot? Should it be orange instead? Leon! Yes? Wat is het? The only thing, the hard thing about this painting was actually the bottom area to kind of give it a little variety without it looking so similar, and it kind of does. So I'm trying to see, are there any last things I could do to kind of just switch that up? I think maybe just darkening some areas of it more. Sorry, I'm looking at the other screen just to see. Maybe here as well. Cut off the sides. Okay, I think I'm good. Take a screenshot of this. When he does this, they like to. It depends on the artist. I can't go further. can't go further than that. That's already a face in itself. Okay. All right. Let's. Thanks for joining me for the Mario Paint session. It was pretty fun. Blinky. Well, so I just wrapped up my drawing here, and pretty good. I think the line work could improve later, but you know, pretty good. We're gonna switch to Tomodachi Life, and if Chris is here, Chris, you get to see your character, and then you'd be like, I don't look like that. So give me a moment. Where'd my BRB go? It's way over here. What the?